No, you're fine. Good morning! Good morning! Good morning! Good morning, Hunnewell community! I'm David Lucier, the proud superintendent of schools here in Wellesley, and I am delighted to be joining you on this most important of days. I'm not sure I ever remember this much excitement upon return from February vacation, which is excellent. In all seriousness, this is a day that's been more than 10 years in the making. In May, during Wellesley's Wonderful Weekend, we'll have a chance to properly thank the many individuals whose efforts helped transform this project from a concept to the beautiful, state-of-the-art building you see behind me. The last day we had an operational school on this site was June 21st, 2022. That was our final day of school that year, and the last time that Hunnewell students left our old building, which served our community so well for 83 years. Yes, we like to get our money's worth out of our buildings in Wellesley. After the demolition of the old school during the summer of 2022, on October 13th of that fall, we officially broke ground on this building project, and over the next 16 months, we saw the new Hunnewell slowly begin to emerge on this site. And during that time, our Hunnewell faculty, staff, and families were graciously welcomed by the school communities of Bates, Hardy, Sprague, and Upham. New relationships were forged as our community rallied together in a most visible demonstration of our one Wellesley ideal. Thank you to our Hunnewell parents and caregivers for trusting that we can make all these moving parts work effectively. And an enormous thank you to the Hunnewell staff who had to be so mobile and flexible for the past year and a half and who spent a great deal of time during their February vacation moving in and getting our classrooms ready for this opening day. Can we give the Hunnewell staff a round of applause? And of course, thank you to our Hunnewell students. While this building project was occurring, you went to school in unfamiliar buildings. You may have ridden a school bus for the first time. You may have had fun coming up with creative names for your new schools, such as Honeybates and Hardywell. And of course, you established relationships with other students, some of whom you may have known from activities such as town athletics or community theater. Fear not, as you will see these friends again around town, and certainly you'll meet up again at Wellesley Middle School, which I'm hoping will feel a little bit less unfamiliar when you arrive. I'm especially delighted for our fifth graders. Fifth graders, can you make some noise? All right, fifth grade, you can do better than that. Let's make some noise, fifth grade. I'm especially delighted for our fifth grade Hunnewell students who will get to spend the last 4 months of their elementary experience in this beautiful new school. Friends, buildings don't really feel like schools in the absence of our teachers and students who breathe life into these spaces. Today, February 26, 2024, marks the official transition from Hunnewell being a building project to Hunnewell becoming a school. For another 83 years, we'll have to see. And so to our Hunnewell students, staff, and families, it gives me great pleasure to say, welcome home. Congratulations. So I'd next like to introduce someone who's representing the school committee, Ms. Catherine Myrick, who's the vice chair of the school committee, who's also been one of those key individuals who has played an instrumental role in making this project happen. Welcome, Ms. Catherine Myrick.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. A project like this doesn't come together without the work of an awful lot of people. So I wanted to take my minute this morning to mostly say thank you. And there's been a lot of work over the last month, 2 months, but it really started back in 2012 and 2011 when there was an elementary school study that said that we needed to rebuild our Hardy, Hunnewell, and Upham schools. And I was thinking about that last night and realizing that most of you guys walking into school today weren't even born then. So it was a vision that the town has had for a long time of what we needed to do to make our elementary schools work for all the students across Wellesley. And it is a long process with an amazing, amazing outcome. Many, many hands took part in it, from original visioning with town volunteers and educators, building an educational plan of what do we need in a building to be able to educate our students in the best way possible. And it's been amazing to me to see the work of those committees and volunteers and staff and teachers and our construction professionals and our facilities management department put that into fruition. So when I walk into this building today and when you guys walk in, you're going to see the specially built spaces. You're going to see the light and the air and the color and all of those pieces come together so that our Wellesley teachers and Wellesley students can learn in a 21st century environment. And I am so excited for all of you, and I want to say thank you to all of the citizens and staff and community of Wellesley for making it happen. Enjoy.
And our next and final speaker really needs no introduction, and that's Miss Ellen Quirk, the principal of the Hunnewell School. Ms. Quirk and Ms. Chin, hiding behind the balloons, have been working behind the scenes, been fully mobile for the past year and a half, attending to the many, many details to make this project happen and to get us to where we are today. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Ellen Quirk, the proud principal of the Hunnewell School.
All right, Hunnewell students, we're going to start with making some noise. On the count of 3, K to 2, I want to hear pump, pump, pump it up. 1, 2, 3. Pump, pump, pump it up. Pump that Hunnewell spirit up. 3 to 5, join us. Pump, pump, pump it up. Pump that Hunnewell spirit up. Everyone, pump, pump, pump it up. Pump that Hunnewell spirit up. Woo! I think the sign above my head says it best. Welcome home, Hunnewell. The entire Wellesley community came together as one Wellesley to give us this amazing building. And I was thrilled today to see Alex Pitkin here, the architect of this beautiful building, who made it come to life. Alex, a quick wave. Thank you so much. This building is a dream come true. And we need to be good stewards of this building. We get to use it every single day, but it is a community asset and one that we are so lucky to come to every day. There are a few people that I really want to thank who have been with us the past few weeks, and somebody actually who's been here helping us pack a year and a half ago. Emily Zarazin, are you here?
Right back there.
Emily, thank you, thank you, thank you. There are a number of people also that have been here this week helping with all of the little details behind the scenes. They were here when I arrived, they were here after I left, and they have just been a tremendous team. So Brendan Walsh, Laureen Westman, Rosemary Park, Mike St. Germain, Brett Giordano, Alexia Ralphs, Brian Parody, and of course our custodians, Dean Leone, Chow Wu, and Doc Gagney. And FMD, who was always available to help. In Wellesley, we don't have assistant principals at the elementary level, but I do feel like I have a right arm, and that is Kristen Chin. my left and right arm. The other person that has been with us through a lot of things at Hunnewell, and who I had the pleasure of meeting 11 years ago when I joined, and asked for a small little fence around a concrete stairwell that went to the basement of Hunnewell. This gentleman has been with us through a corroded column, a fire, and he has been here to oversee this project. Joe McDonough, thank you for everything. I also do want to send a quick thank you to the principals, Lee Petrowski, Grant Smith, Tony Jolly, and Jeff Dees, and their school communities for welcoming us over the last 18 months. This project was overseen by David Lucier, the school committee, and many, many people. Again, we come to One Wellesley. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank the PTO, the teachers, and the staff who worked every day over vacation to get this place ready. It is beautiful inside, and I cannot wait to get inside and get down to business. Today is the day. Welcome home, Hunnewell. Let's cut this ribbon. Can I have Max, Bach Gates, and Grant Baca?